It's a decision that could have a huge impact on the case against the dad accused of shooting and killing his wife in the middle of the night as his young daughter slept in a room close by.
All right.
Step forward.
You want evidence.
What's that?
Turn around for me, sir.
Caleb Flynn claims that someone came into their house in the middle of the night and shot and killed the woman who he once gushed about when he was a contestant on American Idol.
Somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke into my home and shot my wife.
What the judge just decided in this case, and it relates to the couple's young daughters, and what could happen during what promises to be a shocking and emotional trial. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. It is hard to comprehend that someone would do what Caleb Flynn is accused of. Now, police believe they have the evidence that proves he is the one who shot and killed his wife, Ashley Flynn, in the middle of the night. But why would he do it? What is that evidence? Why would he allegedly do it with his daughter sleeping in a room close by? And he says an intruder came in and is responsible for what happened. But as you'll see in the 911 call and the body cam video that I'm about to play for you, the question remains, why did Caleb Flynn not go wake his daughters up and check and make sure that they are okay? I think about these questions a lot, and we all may not know the answers to those questions until the fall. But we did just learn a major update in this case involving the young girls. Girls now growing up without their mom, with their dad accused of killing their mom. I mean, they're in a situation where the word traumatic doesn't describe the half of it. And those two girls, they may have to take the stand at their dad's trial and talk about what allegedly happened to their mom. They are just 9 and 12 years old. And there is an issue that the defense and prosecution have been battling over relating to those young girls and the role that they could play in the trial if they have to testify. The judge just made a major decision on it, which we're about to talk about, because the prosecution has asked that there be some accommodations for these girls if they have to testify. The prosecution filed a motion asking for the girls to be free of, quote, harassment or intimidation tactics in the proceeding. Prosecutors also asked the court to allow each child to have an advocate or victim representative of their choosing seated nearby while they testify. And they also asked that the children be allowed to have a comfort item in the courtroom with them, and for their advocate to be able to update the court on the children's abilities to understand the proceedings and any protections that may be put in place. And then a point of contention appears to be a request that prosecutors made for there to be a screen physically put up in the courtroom that would allow the girls to be able to see the judge, see the jury, but they would be shielded from cameras and they would be shielded from the public being able to see them. And they would also be shielded from their dad being able to see them. The judge's decision on that particular part of the state's request is what we're talking about today. You just think of these girls potentially having to face their own father who allegedly killed their mom in court. I mean, you get emotional just thinking about that possibility and what it could be like in that courtroom if and when this trial begins, which is slated to go in September. Now, before we get to that decision by the judge, there is so much evidence in this case that we know about. And of course, there's a lot that we don't know at this point, but we have body cam, we have 911 calls. And I want to go back to February 16th and remind you of everything that's been laid out to this point. It's in Tip City, Ohio, north of Dayton. It's around 2:30 in the morning.
There was apparently a female shot in the head. Is not responding currently.
So the call comes into dispatch in Tip City, and that caller is Caleb Flynn. He is screaming. He is hysterical. He is emotional. And police, they are on their way to his home on a quiet cul-de-sac in town.
Somebody broke into my home. Somebody broke into my home and shot my wife. Are they still in there?
Authorities were on the way. Ashley Flynn had been shot. She was a mom. She was a teacher. She had coached volleyball at a local school. And she and Caleb, they were both very active in their church community. They appeared to be very much in love. Caleb, not only seemingly a loving dad and husband, but he was also a pretty accomplished musician. He was a contestant once on American Idol, season 12. It's all the way back in 2014. You can find clips on YouTube. He really crushed the audition in front of judges. I mean, like Simon Cowell. He got the golden ticket to Hollywood. Now, he didn't make it past that next stage, but he did say this during a little segment when he was asked what makes him unique. This was 2014. He said, quote, "I absolutely love the Lord. I love my wife more than anything. She is very, very pretty. I love her, end quote. And he said that it was Ashley who was the one who actually nudged him to go for the audition back then. But now, Ashley Flynn had been shot, and the dispatcher kept Caleb on the phone.
What are you seeing?
My wife she's got 2 shots to her head. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Sir, please.
Ma'am, I need you to take a deep breath, okay? Do you still see anybody in the house?
No, the door to the garage was wide open. Please hurry, please. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. My daughters are here. My daughters are here.
Where's she at?
She's in the bed. She's in the bed.
Are you with her?
I am in the room. I'm looking at her. Yes, please.
Okay. You guys have the door locked?
We have the doors to the garage locked, but into the house, yes. Please. Oh my God, oh my God. Please.
Where's that room at in the house? My partner's getting them dispatched, okay? But I need you to answer my questions so I can get you help as fast as I can, okay?
What question?
Where are you guys at in the house?
I'm in the bedroom with her right now.
Okay.
My daughters are in their room.
So you are not with the children?
I was with the children when it happened.
Okay, but you're not with them now?
No, they're in their room. They're not even awake. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Now, there was some confusion on the line about where the children were in the home, and Caleb says that the children, they are still asleep even though their mom had been shot. And that has stood out to a lot of people, considering Caleb's story is that someone came into this home, this intruder, and committed a violent and brutal murder. And yet, you listen to the 911 call, he says that the children are still sleeping. Now, here's what he said about where Ashley Flynn is allegedly located in the home. He says she is dead. She is in their bed.
Are you hearing anything?
No, I've rubbed her leg and said her name. She's not answering.
Okay. Your daughter's not answering you?
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. I'm putting on my shirt. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Your daughter's not answering you?
No, they're across the room.
Okay.
In their room.
Okay. Are you hearing any kind of noise inside the house?
No, her face is, sir, her face is white as good ghost. Please hurry.
Okay, whose face?
My wife's face.
Your wife's face?
The one who was shot.
She was what?
Shot, I said.
Okay, where was she shot at?
In the head. I hope there's blood everywhere.
Okay, is she breathing?
I don't think so. Ashley, baby, please. Oh my God, she's not.
Okay, she's not responding to you?
No.
Now, police believe everything you were hearing, and I'm about to show you this body cam video. They believe, based on the evidence they've collected, that it's all an act. This is what Caleb said about his wife and his kids on that 911 call.
What do I do?
Is she breathing at all?
I don't think so. There's 2 shots to her head.
Okay. If you are comfortable, I want you to go and find a cloth, and I want you to put a cloth on that gunshot wound, okay?
Like a towel?
Yes, like a towel, but do not apply direct pressure to it. Just put it on that blood wound, okay?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
I need you to just take a deep breath for me, okay?
Okay.
Just get that cloth, and I want you to put it on that wound, but don't apply direct pressure to it, okay? They're coming to you as quick as they can, okay?
I just laid it on her head.
Okay. Where are the juveniles? Are they okay? Have you checked on them?
I haven't checked on them.
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
The police is here.
Okay. Can you go check on the juveniles for me?
Wait, the cops just pulled. They just left.
Okay. I need you to go check on the juveniles for me, okay?
They're still sleeping.
Okay, you still see them breathing? You don't see any wounds on them?
No. The cop just pulled away. Sir. The cop is here.
Okay, I want you to... Okay, open the door for him so he can get into her, okay?
Okay, he's coming to me. Sir, please, sir. What? I don't know. The door to the garage door was wide open. I'm her husband. No, I don't think so.
Now, this is when police finally get to the house. And this is where we can bring in the body cam video and you can start to see what officers were taking in inside the home.
Corey?
Okay. I checked this right here, nothing else.
Okay.
Are in the bedroom over there. They're still asleep.
Okay. Have you checked on them?
The 911. Yes.
Right now, no one else comes in here. Period.
No, every door.
No one.
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay. Sit. You want to sit down?
No.
Okay. Take a breath.
Is she gone?
Look at me. Look at me. Take a breath. Okay.
I can't.
Look at me. I need you to breathe. Okay.
Try not to touch much.
What do I do with my daughters? What do I do with my daughters?
Right now. Right now, I need you to breathe. Okay.
So this is the inside of the house, and it has been redacted visually in the body cam that we received from police in Tip City, Ohio. That audio will drop out when it appears Caleb is answering questions about what specifically happened in the home. Caleb told investigators that he has guns in the house, and he says that he keeps a handgun in the center console of his car.
Water's in around there, not staying together, they get condo. Yes, one person only.
Oh, that door's open over there.
Yes,
That back door's open. Is that lead outside? Because I can't see. Is that a closet? Okay.
The center console of the truck.
It is. Should we have him? Hey, look at this. Watch out. Oh no, it's paint.
Don't touch the truck.
Do you see any blood along the truck at all?
Back doors up.
Hey, is someone watching him? Somebody needs to be watching him.
Now, in cases like this, it is no surprise that police want to keep an eye on the spouse, the person who was also in the house when all of this allegedly happened. And even if that person is emotional, they're hysterical like Caleb is, police do seem, when you listen to their tone, some of the conversations they're having, they seem a bit suspicious of Caleb's story from the beginning.
Everything.
Yeah, the back door is open. There's like a door on the side right there. It's open, so
You guys cleared the garage and everything?
yeah. We didn't. The truck, the center console of the truck's open, and that's where he said he keeps his gun. So
Who shot?
the wife,
In the same room with him?
yeah, in the bed.
He didn't hear anything?
I haven't talked to him. Corey's the one that's talked to him.
Now, the working theory from the beginning, at least in the first couple of days after this allegedly happened, according to police, was that this was a burglary that had turned violent. And police tried to find the person that Caleb said allegedly came into their house and committed this crime. Police had dogs try to find a scent of a violent intruder. They actually put drones up in the air as well, but nothing came up. And as this investigation went on, police say they followed that theory. And you had a lot of people in the community who also stood by Caleb's side. This is crime scene video per WHIO TV. And you really see in the body cam video, people who were close to this family could not comprehend the idea that Caleb would be responsible for what allegedly took place. And in the body cam, there's an unidentified woman who shows up to comfort Caleb Flynn.
Come on, honey.
Didn't the squad look at you? I mean, you think the squad come just to look at him?
The girls don't know. The girls are sleeping. Can I take, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do either.
I'm just I'm in shock.
Then, when Caleb is arrested, and this was days after what happened to Ashley Flynn, there's a man with him. It seems like they're at the police station in like a lobby waiting room area. And I want you to listen to the person who was with Caleb Flynn when police say they are arresting him and they plan to charge him with murder.
Will we place that over at us? All right.
Step forward.
What evidence? What's that?
Turn around for me, sir.
Now, there is to this point no motive that has officially been released by law enforcement as to why Caleb Flynn would allegedly do this. There's certainly rumors that you can find on social media, but I want to be clear as far as the facts, what has been presented in court to this point, what has been released by authorities on this case. We have no idea officially at this point what the alleged motive may be.
I'm sorry to meet you under these circumstances, sir. Again, you can call me Will. Now, what was your first name, sir?
Caleb.
Caleb. All right.
Anything for me or?
My parents coming in from out of town, like my phone and everything.
I'm gonna try to get everything processed with that we would need, and we'll see what we can do about as far as like getting it back to you as soon as possible. Yeah. But unfortunately, in the situation, it's kind of standard for us to collect everything. Okay. I'm gonna step out since you're doing your thing with him. If you need anything, just
okay.
All right.
Pretty simple process. So, I'm sure Detective Morgan.
This pen.
Yeah, I got one. Thank you. Kind of told you. So for touch DNA, if there's stuff left at the residence, this would eliminate you. Like if the crime lab, they see it and they're like, okay, no, this matches the homeowner. So we need, or it doesn't. So now we have this other profile. We got to try to find out who that is. Okay. So with these, it's real simple. It's sterile, new packaging. So if you just open your mouth and then I just put it in and I swirl it around on your cheek a couple times.
Now, this is video of Caleb Flynn voluntarily giving his DNA to police. Again, there's still a lot that we don't know in this case, but prosecutors are alleging that the sobbing, the convulsing, the story of a violent intruder killing a beloved member of this community is all an act. Ashley died in February. Then a couple months later in April, a grand jury indicted Flynn on nearly a dozen charges for allegedly killing his wife. Flynn has pleaded not guilty to the 11 charges that he is now facing. His bond was set at $3.5 million. Caleb is accused of aggravated murder and 3 counts of murder in the death of Ashley. He's also facing 2 counts of felonious assault, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, and 2 counts of intimidation of an attorney, victim, or witness in a criminal case. It has not been released who authorities say Flynn allegedly intimidated. There are also firearm specifications attached to the murder charges. In the news release from authorities in Tip City, they write, quote, if convicted, Flynn will serve life in prison without the possibility of parole. I just want to note the death penalty does exist in the state of Ohio, but no one has been executed since 2018. So that lays out the evidence to this point that's been released publicly. And it brings us to a decision that was just made in court as a lot of pretrial activity has been going on. And originally this case was slated to go to trial in May, but it ended up being pushed to September. And let's get to the motion here and the decision that the judge made related to that screen that prosecutors wanted to put up in the courtroom to protect the children from what is going to be likely a very potentially traumatic situation. Now, the judge reviewed the argument for that screen to be put up that would block them from being able to actually see their dad, and the judge has denied that motion. The judge writes that the state presented no evidence, testimony, or case-specific findings to support the necessity of employing protective measures for the child witnesses in this case. And she also cited cases that established it as a right of a defendant to have a face-to-face encounter with witnesses at trial. And she also writes, quote, there has been no showing that testifying in the presence of the defendant would cause trauma, impair the child's ability to communicate, or otherwise justify deviation from standard confrontation procedures. So if those young girls have to testify in this case, they will have to face their father, truly face to face in court. And we also know the jury will take a trip to the Flynn home during the trial to see the crime scene for themselves. Flynn's final pretrial conference is scheduled for August 25th. His trial is now slated to begin on September 17th. That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law&Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify, and we are also streaming on Peacock. I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.